Welcome back to another HOI4 Le Resistance DLC guide. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get and use operatives inside of Hearts of Iron 4. So what you're going to do here is go first, make sure you have an intelligence agency created. If you have not done that yet, please check out my Hearts of Iron 4 Le Resistance guides playlist. So what you're going to do is once you have your agency created, you have to have 5 different upgrades before you get your second spy. Now the reason I mention this is because pretty much every single operation that I have been able to find so far requires 2 operatives minimum. So to get your second one, you have to have 5 levels of research done or upgrades to the agency. So this is 1 right here. This was 2. Now this is actually 2 separate ones that you can do to increase your stat overall, just like this one right here. And this will be the 5th because 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So when it finishes in 1 day after you've recruited from other parts of Europe if you want, as soon as you do that, in 30 days this will become available. Now no operative is able to be recruited off the bat. Again, you have to wait 30 days. So in the meantime you can do another upgrade if you want. I'll just go ahead and do this for cryptology bonuses, and then when that finishes we'll be able to do some operations. By the way, to get these to pop up, what you have to do is you might be looking right here possibly, or here, depending on whatever menu you're in. Well, to go ahead and get this operations, it's just as simple as I just showed you. You just click it. That's really all it is. So now I'm going to come back whenever we get our new operative. Alright, and now it's been 30 days and you will have a notification pop up that says an enemy operative can be recruited. So if you don't have your agency window open, you can just click it from there, or you can go here and click it there. Or the third way is you could just click down here in your operatives mode and click here. So all these should be from Germany except for this one from the UK, because in my last video I showed that you can recruit operatives in different territories. So I'm not even going to click the UK guy because it's supposed to give you extra, well, actually yeah, because I am doing stuff in the United Kingdom. I'll go ahead and click him because it does give us a little bit of bonuses for operating in the UK. So I'm going to go ahead and click him and assist with building an intel network in the southern part of London. Now this will speed up the time in which all this stuff is done, and boom, it just popped up. Now we have operations available. So I'm going to go to Intel Agency and we can prepare several different operations. Now down here you need 2, but you need a lot of network level completed. Now this guy's at 69% and it says that we only need 70 to create one here. So we're going to let him get 70. Click off, click again. And it says we can't do it. Now the reason is because you don't actually have enough fascism support. So to do that you actually have to click your spy and tell them to start boosting ideology and stuff like that. So, but right now we're talking about operations. So we can do stuff like, let's go ahead and find one here, prepare a collaboration government and so on. But let's go ahead and infiltrate the army, because as you can see, we can steal military blueprints if we do this. Well, if we're going to go for blueprints, let's go ahead and try to steal the Air Force. So, now what you're going to do is go here and select 2 operatives. This guy and this guy. So, first off, depending on the upgrades you have inside of your intelligence, like here, you know, all this kind of stuff, it opens up more options in the future. So, it's going to start that one later on, but it will tell you you will need to collect 1 civilian factory over time. Alright, so after your operation is ready to be commenced, it will pop here. It will show the little green thing like, hey, stuff can be done. It won't pop it up here or give you anywhere else kind of a notification about it. But once you open that up and it's green, you'll be able to prepared and then commence. And I think I'm doing something wrong here, and I know exactly what I think it is. But it will tell you the date on which the operation will launch, or will actually be completed. So as you can tell right there, it's currently being worked on, and it'll be finished in about 80 days to infiltrate the Air Force. Now the operation has finished. It won't give you a notification the operation has been completed, but you'll have to keep an eye on up here and see when it is. Now as you can tell, we can click here for the operation's been completed, and then we can see it's been finished, and the outlook was excellent. It actually did very well. So we're going to go ahead and close that. And now the operation's been completed, and if it worked, you'll get any bonuses, research, so on. So once that's been completed, the spies will pretty much just go back to what they were doing earlier, really. And yeah, as you can see, they're now in Germany again doing stuff. So if we wanted to go ahead and tell them to build networks again and so on, do more intelligence operations, do whatever, again, they would have to go back to operations and wait until the operatives have built the intelligence network inside of the country. So let's go ahead and do one in France and one in the UK this time. And then I'll show you guys another mission. But this is that recruitment in Europe thing I was talking about a minute ago from a different video. Or actually, it wasn't this one, I believe. But let me see. Cryptology. Wait a minute. I'm still very new to this as well, just like you guys. But I'm trying to find the... there it is. So this one right here, localized training centers. This is what I was talking about earlier that allowed me to recruit a spy from the United Kingdom that will increase his chance of being undetected. So once you've gotten this one finished, you'll occasionally get little notifications popped up in your decisions showing recruitment in Europe or really wherever, and you can recruit a spy pretty much anywhere in Europe or very close nearby areas. So I'm pretty sure it doesn't work for like the US and all that kind of stuff, as you can obviously tell, because someone from Europe would be kind of easy to spot. But nearby areas, nearby countries, that's where it really helps. So once that's been finished, you go into your decisions and you just click here. Let's say I want a French agent, I guess, collaborator. And then once you've clicked him, eventually, once you have the ability to get another operative, which isn't really going to happen now, you have to become a spy master, but it'll make another operative available to you over time. Alright, now something really important I wanted to tell you guys about. Once you've actually finished fully deciphering a nation, you'll be able to go up here and click this, or you can just open up your intelligence agency window, and under cryptology, you'll be able to see here, like, oh, you've completed it. I didn't mention this in my other video. I did not know it at the time, unfortunately, but now I do. What you can do is once you click this, it will increase bonuses like decrypted civilian cipher bonus plus 50% and all that kind of stuff, but it only lasts for 30 days. So if I were to right click the United Kingdom, go to Intel Ledger, under military, actually I think I've already got them beat on everything, but as we can see here, it shows 46 civilian factories, so we'll go ahead in here and it will increase the chance for us to cipher them. They will also be notified and they'll change it and the active bonus. But now we can see exactly what they've got. All the numbers of their convoys, the fuel going up daily. It's pretty much the exact information, or the most accurate we have. We can even see their industry technology and what they're doing, as crazy as that is to me. So this is all their technology compared to if we look at ours. Yeah, see, we're on construction 3 right now we're working on. If we click them and look for their industry, they're still on construction 2. So that is pretty cool with it, but that's how you could do that. Also, you can, Intel Ledger, Total Army Enemy, there we go. This is what I was looking for. You can see their equipment types and so on later on if you're, using it correctly, if you're able to actually choose military instead, or their Navy, or their Air Force, especially their plane totals. So that's how you can do this as well. Every once in a while, like you just saw a second ago, agents will fail or be captured. If they do, you have to really just go into your intelligence and just click OK, whatever, close, and it will tell you information like what you've really gotten, if it worked, the guide on the other side of the border waited in vain for the teams to appear. It has like a little bit of backstory to tell you what happened, but it's pretty cool. And down here it'll tell you, what's going on, what it was for, all that kind of information about it. And so since it didn't really necessarily complete in a good way, anyway, so then you can click close and the operation's gone. Then you can play another operation with one of your spies, or really whatever you want. Now if a spy ends up getting captured, you have to build a network in an area or the nation that he was captured in, and eventually you'll be able to hopefully do an operation to actually get them out. Anyway guys, I hope that was a little bit of a guide on some of the main things you can do with operations in terms of how to plan them, how to use operatives for operations, and all that kind of stuff. But anyway guys, like I was saying earlier on in the series, this is very new. This is really the first couple days of the La Resistance DLC actually being available, so on. So hopefully you guys will give me a little bit of a break if I did not cover everything in the video, because I'm still trying to learn this stuff as well. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Stay awesome.